And you will have the answer to that question next Friday. But we'll have a good look at the end of day one of competition. That's next week, Thursday, the 15th of March. 16th is the final day of competition. So we turn our attention now to the first section, the penultimate, and this is actually the penultimate event. I was incorrect earlier.
For sure.
That was the final event for the girls, but this here is the penultimate event on track for the boys. So I've gotten it right finally, Perry.
Yes, we're eagerly awaiting the start of this one. St. Michael's School in factoring in this, they're chasing the record of set by the St. Michael's School in 2017, 3 minutes 17.38 seconds. I think all of these boys are in this one as well. No, we have a change here. But in lane number 7, the St. Michael's School defending champions and record holders. In lane 6, we see Courage and Parry. In lane number 5, the team from St. John, the Lodge School. In lane number 4, Dighton Griffith Secondary. And in lane number 3, the team from 6 Roads, Princess Margaret Secondary School.
So just to remind you of that record again, 3 minutes 17.38 seconds held by the St. Michael's School.
And the BSSAC record, 3 minutes 13.77 seconds, 2011, set by those
Looks like the
boys
same
from
team.
Ellerslie Secondary School. And this one listed here to run, we have a change here for the St. Michael's School. We have Matthew Clark is in there, Kyle Gale is in there, Nathan Ferguson, and they have Anthony Hoyt Small,
As
not
opposed to
Michael Patrick.
Michael Patrick, yes.
I mean, any 4 of these 5 boys
Yes.
can go. So and
the depth.
a fit Darian Clark as well can hold his own in a 4. So they have the depth. They do have the depth. And just a matter of getting the stick around all 4 laps.
I wonder if they'll try to chase the record down, Perry. Or maybe they'll probably save that for next week.
But they can't break the zone record in the finals. They'll have to break the zone record in the zone.
Yeah.
So, but if you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, Ian.
I don't see why not. Let's see how they go. Not yet under starters' orders. Still limbering up. I see.
The starters are not quite ready.
Yeah.
I see them over there by the rostrum. As a matter of fact, I think there's an injured athlete there by the starters rostrum. Yes, so they're going to wait until the medic response team gets that athlete out of the way before the starter gets up on the rostrum to start this race.
Well, the stadium announcer now doing what we've already done. And you know my favorite word, Perry. Huh?
Which one?
No, come on, Perry. There's only one word. Advance.
Advance.
Of course. Well in advance of what's happening here at the National Stadium. So, we just await the start now of the first section.
Yeah, we've been having lovely weather for this whole week, Ian. We've been having lovely weather for this whole week, and let's hope and pray that the conditions are as favorable as they are this week for next week. Of course, to you viewers, track and field next week, you still have the knapsack semi-finals at the Usain Bolt Sports Complex. That's on the Wednesday, so still a lot of track and field to go. Still a lot of track and field to go next week. So you can try to plug into all of those activities, all those track and field meets, and really see the future of Barbados track and field in the juniors and the seniors. The juniors and the seniors, as they do battle for supremacy and glory. And
Well,
but
Barry,
right now we're ready for the start. The injured athlete has been moved, and they are now getting into their blocks.
and there they go. We want to get our camera.
Yes, they're going nicely. First leg on the outside. St. Michael's School going nicely.
San Antonio Hoyt Small. And he is motoring along.
On Law School now moving up in a second, but out front, stamping his authority. This is a brilliant first leg. He has to go past the start line and go on some more, so he really needs to push. St. Michael's School, a sizable lead already, about almost 50 meters already, Ian, and he's coming on the straight, and the rest of the field just came into the camera picture there, frame, and they're coming down. But it's all St. Michael's School. They're sending a message to all the other
Ferguson
schools.
is going to run that second leg, and he's out like a shot from a gun. He's not playing. Running against the clock and running against the clock only as he goes across the back stretch now, much to the delight of the spectators and the fans from the St. Michael Cougars team. See them there. Nathan Ferguson is flying, Perry.
Oh, yeah, so Law School is in second. Still a long way. Here comes Courage and Parry running back into third. What a run from this lad here from Courage and Parry. But up front is all St. Michael's School. Nathan Ferguson looking nice and comfortable. He's done his bit, and he's going to pass on the baton now to the next athlete. This looks like Kyle Gill.
Well,
and we know what's happening here.
Kyle Gill is going to extend his lead by about 150 meters, Barry. I'm telling you.
Law School and Courage and
backstretch.
Parry. Kyle Gill going halfway up the back stretch already. It's about a 100-meter lead. It's all of a bar to shouting, honestly, in St. Michael's School. Kyle Gill just taking it nice and easy. It's been a long 2 days for him, actually for all these athletes. Kyle Gill now coming home, bringing the baton home for the anchor leg. The rest of the teams now coming in. Law School now getting into the picture frame there. Kyle Gill hands over.
And boy, this one is done and dusted, Perry. It's over.
Law School going to hand over now, final leg.
In fact, the fat lady is going to sing her chorus before she makes her exit from the stage. The St. Michael School has done what the Foundation School has done. 150 meters in now.
Beating the Law School by 100 meters. Well, there's another heat to come, though, Ian. So we may be saying that prematurely. Really? However, I don't see.
In the other heat,
I don't
Barry?
know.
Who is in the other heat? Is Christchurch Foundation in that heat, Barry? Who is in that other heat? Can you tell me?
I am being facetious, Ian. I am just.
St. Michael's School.
Y'all Queen's College in there.
Crossing the line now.
And Law School now finishing up second. Courage and Parry School now making their way in.
So the girls.
So that's Princess Margaret Secondary finishing up. And closing it now is the Dighton Griffith.
Perry, the girls did it. And now the boys have done it. St. Michael's School, a force to be reckoned with.
Sending a message there to the rest of the schools, all in sundry. Message delivered. We are St. Michael's School, and we are ready to go. We see we see a replay of that of that one. Yes, and this is the first leg, I believe. Anthony Hoyt Small there. And here we see Nathan Ferguson. I'd love to see him run fours. Ian, boy is special. He's always up tall, knees coming up, arm, elbows punching back. Kyle Gill, same thing. Look at the form.
Tall lad. Built like a 400-meter runner.
Oh yes, and that's all. That's all she. All this lad had to do was just get the baton around. Just get the baton around, and that's what he did.
Well, that's over and done with, Perry. We look ahead now to the final event on today's schedule. The second section of the boys 4x400 meter relay. 4 teams in this one. And
I know for sure ENA was over by the students, spectators, and the stands out there, the seats are they're scarcely occupied. However, they made up for this lack of numbers by the noise they were making, and I'm sure that next week, Thursday and Friday, sorry, when it comes to the final days, we're going to be seeing a totally different picture over there.
well, in all fairness, it's 3:53.
Oh, it was like that for the whole day actually.
Although I thought there was at one point in time when the area over there on the cycle track was pretty full.
No, what happened
from my
was,
perspective,
what happened was, Ian, everyone came forward.
Oh.
So they were standing on the rails, but the seats were empty. So that's it was an optical illusion. Let's leave it as that.
Well, we don't need to talk about my eyes. We know how those are.
Yeah, you're a carrot, so you're good to go.
I've been trying to do that. I've been trying to eat my carrots and trying to encourage Michael Jules to take his vitamins as he keeps breaking down all the time. But certainly as we all are getting older, none of us are as young as we used to be.
Yes, we see the QC
Michael
team.
Jules included.
See the QC team, Samuel Alkins, Jamal Burke, Akem Callender, and Johnny Ince. That's not a bad quartet at all. I think they may be the ones to watch here.
Pay attention to Leicester Vaughan as well. They have a pretty decent team.
I think that they're going to be a little bit. I see some sprint hurdlers and stuff in the Leicester Vaughan team. So maybe they don't have the depth that they need in the quarter milers, Ian.
Sure. Queen's College, though, would probably be the favorites here.
Leicester Vaughan in 6.
Leicester Vaughan in 6, yeah.
Darrell Jordan secondary in 5. Queen's College in 4. Sam Alkins leading off. Good start for him. And lane 3, Alexandra School. So let's see how this one pans out. I was just being facetious about St. Michael's School not winning. I mean, really and truly what we're looking to see, which team is going to finish second.
Yes, that's the honest truth.
And I dare say that maybe, just maybe, Queen's College second, Law School third.
Well,
before
they'll let us know.
I say hello to the students over there at the St. Albans Primary. Mr. Dwayne Boucher and company. You're there at St. James am I correct? St. Albans Primary School. They are going to be doing battle in the semifinals and finals, and that's a school that's in with a good chance of winning knapsack this year as well in the boys.
Well, we'll see how that pans out. See if I can tune in. Of course, I return to my usual activities at Springer Memorial School.
we must do what we have. We have to do what we have to do. There they go, off and running.
Yes.
On the outside, Lester Vaughn going out hard. He has to. Sam Alkins tracking nicely. Darrell Jordan is being caught now. The Alexandra School, the lad tracking behind Sam Alkins. They hit the 200-meter mark, and it's still Lester Vaughn. Queens College now moving up in the second. Alexandra trying to get up in that third spot as they come off the bend now. Still Lester Vaughn. Sam Alkins there holding on. I think he's just doing enough there. Keep the other guy close. He still has a little more distance to go. Now Sam Alkins starting to put turn on the afterburners. He starts to run him down. And there's a big run from Samuel Alkins there. Oh my gosh.
Close the gap. Queens College handed
Queens
off
College
first.
hand over.
So let's see how they go. This is Savion Hoyt. Is Savio? Is that the young man?
It looks like him.
Savion Hoyt, yeah. He's going to have some running to do. Very young.
Oh,
man.
yeah. No, a lot of running. Queens College is gone.
Queens College is really, yes, opened up a sizable lead here of about 40 meters or so, Perry. And they don't show any signs of slowing down.
Queens College is out and gone. And this lad, he is motoring. He's really flying.
Is that Jamal Burke?
No, as a matter of fact, maybe they're not running Jamal Burke. It doesn't look like his. No, that's not him.
No, that's not Jamal Burke.
So they see that even without Jamal Burke, they're doing well.
So they've.
It is Jamal Burke. Yes, it was Jamal Burke. The headband fooled me. That was Jamal Burke.
All right. So Lester Vaughn dropping back to third. And now getting a challenge from the Alexandra School, but way out front, it's Queens College.
Queens College doing so. These guys what St. Michael's School did in the first heat.
Except a little slower.
Yes, but they're
replicating it nonetheless.
But they look nice and comfortable as well. The Queens College School, as they come off the bend now. He's coming for the ankle leg. It's always good to see your teammate come off the bend first in the 4x4. With that kind of lead, you can tell yourself, okay, I don't have to push that hard. Unless you have a game plan in mind for like a record or something. Well, yeah. You tell yourself, I just have to get around the track.
So Queens College way ahead now.
And that is how you go when in the 4x4. Go hard, extend the lead, and then consolidate on the back stretch.
And Queens
Still
College.
Still there between Alexandra
Look
and
at them
Lester
jumping, Perry. They're jumping over there. Oh my goodness, the spectators, they're really excited.
Queens College all alone up front there. It's done and dusted in this second heat. They're going to bring the curtain down with an emphatic victory here for Queens College as he comes off the bend now down the home stretch. It's all Queens College. They're not going to catch him today, tomorrow, maybe sometime next year. But Queens College has it sewn up in the second. This is the second of two sections in the time final. Queens College crossing the line now. And we have a battle on there.
Let's see.
Alexandra now has the edge over the St. Leonard's. That was a tussle that was going on for about 3 legs, Ian.
That's like Downs closing there for Alexandra.
Yes. And Darrell Jordan now finishing up. And that's how they're